Cari tag misteri dan kumpul kad mini istimewa. Jom wish birthday yang terpaling pink kat Hello Kitty. Berpeluang menangi hadiah yang awesome.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bapak besar!
Lebih besar.
Lebih besar! Kontos cheesy pizza!
Sedap macam real
Pizza!
Double decker sedapnya, pelbagai peri selayan setiap masa. Rangunya, shock rasanya. Double decker, satisfy your cravings anytime with ease. Chicken prawn cheese, hot and spicy green beans. Double decker, tastes so good, great snack food. Get those prawn crackers, chicken and cheese crackers. Double decker.
Cari tag misteri dan kumpul kad mini istimewa. Jom wish birthday yang terpaling pink kat Hello Kitty. Berpeluang menangi hadiah yang awesome.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bapak besar!
Lebih besar.
Lebih besar! Kontos cheesy pizza!
Sedap macam real
Pizza!
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Testing. Can you all hear us? We're waiting for chat to respond.
Stream start.
Let's see if anyone can hear us. Yes? Alright. So, welcome back to day 2 of the Asian Championships. I'm Jia Chen, and currently joining me on the desk, on the commentating desk, is Andy Mark. How are you doing, Andy? How are you doing?
I had a good rest and hopefully some good results. And we are always going to see some good results from other fast keepers as well.
Alright, so just a quick overview of today's itinerary. We'll be starting with 4x4 round 1. Actually, we have already started. Currently, we are having the staff group that's going on right now. And then following that, we will have clock first round, followed by 3x3 first round, and then Nations Cup, which is going to be very interesting. And then after that, after Nations Cup, we're going to have 3x3 blindfolded first round, as well as 5x5 first round. So what are you looking forward to the most, Andy?
Well, definitely 3x3 first round. We can see the current world record holder, Yi Heng Wang, captain. And we also could see some very good results from 5x5 and 4x4 from Sung Hyuk Nam, Timon Krashinsky, and some other very good Asian skippers like Du Kwang Hong, Emmanuel Kao, and Ivan Lee.
Alright, so let's quickly get into the action.
Yeah. All right, now we are on the blue stage looking at some staff competing right now.
皆さん、今から 4x4 第1回目が始まります。参加者は競技エリアに準備してください。
Hi, Friston. Yihang might be using a Moyu cube today. Well, we might see. So, in case you don't know, Yihang has officially ended his contract with GAN yesterday. So
Yeah.
he might use some other cubes not from GAN. We could see
I'm
him.
very interested to
yeah,
see what cubes he's going to use.
We could see him using a Moyu cube a few days ago on his world best average.
I think it was like 3.7, right? That's just like
crazy.
insane.
That's a second faster than the second fastest person in the world.
Yeah, you know, back when I started cubing, the world record was only like 5. I think it was 5.5 by Matt's fault.
Wow.
And
That's
well,
a
now
very
people are
long time
getting
ago.
now people are getting averages that are well below that. So,
you know, we could see Xu Ruihang shaking his head on some 5-second shot.
yeah,
You can see cubing has been improved for quite a lot.
yeah, quite a bit. Right. We're not sure who this is. Do you know who this is?
I'm not sure, but it should be a Korean cuber.
Right, 59. Not bad.
It should be Kunal. I'm not sure.
Right, here we have Rafael, who is from Malaysia, who is currently doing his 4x4 round. Right, 42. Seems pretty happy with that.
Yeah. He's wearing a can shirt. So green can jacket. Now we can see on green stage is Anukun, who is from Thailand.
I think currently we're just doing quickly doing up the staff round, but in the next group we'll be seeing Wu Ziyu, who is one of the top seeds for big cubes like 6x6 and 7x7, and we'll be able to see him solve some 4x4 live in the next group. So right now we're just quickly finishing up this staff round,
Yep.
and then wow, interesting S move over there. Did you see that?
Yeah. Pierre Parity, 42.
That's unfortunate.
Do we know what group Timon and Zheng are in? We could check it real quick.
I believe it should be the last group, so it's probably around in an hour or so.
So Nam is on group 23, which should be one of the last few groups on
Should
blue
be the last
stage.
group.
And for Timon, he is on group 24, which is also the last group.
Yep. So, what do you know roughly what time that group is?
Should be around 11:30, so
11:30.
an hour and a half later.
Right. So, but for 4x4, the groupings are kind of like distributed equally. So, we'll get to see some pretty fast seeds throughout the whole competition. So it's not just all like concentrated in the last group.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last call for 4x4 first round group.
So we can see Zhu
Last call
should
for
be finishing
1G
his first off with a
round.
27.
Last call.
Next
yeah,
to
that-
him
that
is
is-
Ao
3
Nogami,
minutes.
who
That-
is
yeah.
the current Asian champion.
Yeah, the reigning Asian champion in 2022.
Yep.
Is he the one at the back there?
Yeah.
Ah.
Next to Ziyu Wu.
Alright, so for those of you that are watching right now, we have Ziri who is solving on the top right at the back of your, like behind the first row. So I'm not sure if you can get a better view of his solves. And just to clarify, there was Asian Championships in 2022, so there is a, I guess you could say, reigning world champion. And in 2020, Asian Championships was supposed to be held in Malaysia.
Yeah, I was planning to go, but unfortunately the pandemic hits the game, and yeah, but at least we still got it in 2024.
Yeah, I mean it's been a long wait, but I'm sure the Malaysian cubing community has grown quite a bit since then. So, in a sense, I guess it's a worthwhile wait, won't you say?
Yeah. GC Perm.
Right, 51. Okay, we have Ziri solving in the background.
And Ao Nogami finishing his solve with
Wait, are you sure that's Ao Nogami?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks very different than when I last saw him.
各位先生、女士，接下来这里有请参赛者4×4 first round 第4组、第5组、第6组
So Ziri with a 32.1.
区域集合，谢谢。
Not great for him.
So one of the interesting facts about Zhu is that he uses the M slice edge pairing from 4 to 7. So
does that
even
on 4x4 as well?
he still uses the M slice edge pairing
Wow.
instead of the traditional E slice edge pairing, which is something very interesting to see.
I always knew he did M slice edge pairing on bigger cubes, but I didn't think he would do it on 4x4 as well. Well, I guess the skill does kind of translate over, but it still kind of feels a bit weird since 4x4 has relatively less pieces compared to the bigger cubes.
I would say the edge pairing method for 4x4 is not really similar to the big cubes, right? We use the 3-3 method, which we don't use it on big cubes, right?
Yeah. But I guess there are different styles of still solving.
Yep. So now Nogami on his solve, finishing the yaw cross at around 17. That was not really good. And Zhu has also started.
I have a question from chat. Is Kai Yang here? I haven't seen him yet, but he should be attending today's competition.
31 from Ao Nogami.
Oh, Zuri. Oh, wow. This looks like a really fast solve from Zuri. Oh, but I think he got PL parity. 23. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last call for 4x4, first round group 4, 5, 6. Last call for first round 4x4 group 4, 5, 6. 各位先生、女士，这是4×4首轮第4组、第5组、第6组的 last call， 请参赛选手在3分钟内即刻到区域报到，谢谢。Participants, please head towards your respective zone. Thank you.
Alright, so it looks like we're moving on to the next group soon, pretty soon. They have been calling for groups 4, 5, 6 for 4x4.
Yeah, and we could see some very fast software as well on the group 4, 5, 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, now calling 4x4, first round.
So for Group 5 on the blue stage, we could see Lim Hong and An Yu Zhang.
请4乘4首轮第7、第8、第9组的参赛选手即刻到各自的区域报到，谢谢。
Alright, in the background we see Ziri with a 26. So far the solves we've seen from him so far is a 27, 32, 23 and then this solve. So, you know, if he gets BPA, he could probably break his PR. His PR is currently...
Should be 25 average.
Yeah, 25.4. Well, wait.
He has to count the 23 at least.
He'll be
So we
close
can
to
see Pham Duc Phoc in station 2, starting with a 24. Pham Duc Phoc is second in Vietnam, behind Du Quan Hung. Also a very good solver. He has his official average of 26.02.
Wait, so that solve seems to be pretty close to his PR. He got a 20. He just got a 24.
Yeah, 24. 24.8. So on the red stage, we could see Jiazhou Li at the back, who is 2019 2x2 world champion.
Yep.
And very good at some short events like 2x2, 3x3, pure mix, and also square one.
I think he's been practicing more square one recently.
I'm not sure.
He currently
has
has
been
the
quite busy.
Yeah, he currently has the Chinese NRs for square one.
Yep. Move back to green stage. Chat just asking what stage Timon is in, and unfortunately Timon has not competed yet. He will be on the last few groups at around an hour later, so you could stay tuned for that. And I guess he has already done with a 28.
Alright,
So
it's
around a 27 average. And you can see Alright, we can see An Yu Zhang here. So he also uses M-slice edge pairing like Ziyu does.
Right.
Well, quite a few years ago he was using reduction. Now he is using Yao for...
Even for 4x4?
Yes.
Reduction?
Yes.
Really?
He has been using reduction for 4 to 7 like until 20... Well, during the pandemic at least. Oh,
plus 2.
Uh-oh.
I guess for some new viewers who don't know what reduction and Yao is, so reduction is essentially when you solve the cube by reducing it into a 3x3. So what that means is you solve the centers, then after that you solve the edges, and then it will essentially become like a 3x3, and then you just solve it like a 3x3. The difference in Yao is that after the first 2 centers, you then start by solving 3 cross edges, and then so it kind of like mixes the edges up a bit, but it does make the 3x3 stage much easier.
Yep. So we can see Pham Duc Phoc finished his second solve with a 29. Yeah, chat. AR Cuber, I'm excited for clock. Yes, the event after 4x4 is clock, and apparently there are several cubers who are quite good at clock. In the side sheet, we can see there are around 8 to 9 sub 4 averages, including
Including me. Wow, I'm on the side sheet.
including Jia Chuan, 3.69 average, which is currently third on the side sheet. And this ASL.
Wait, I did not know I was third on the side sheet.
Yeah, my Dukha, who is the current Asian record holder, does not count.
Right.
But we could see Yeling Liu, Nigel, and a couple of Singapore curious who has been grinding clock really, really greatly.
It looks like the clock side sheet is pretty close.
Yeah,
Well, at least for Asians.
yeah. There are 9 in total who had officially sub 4. But
Alright, but-
compared with NAC or Euros, do you think to make finals, the time to make finals should be faster and slower compared with
I think
These two
it will
championships?
be comparatively slower. So I guess typically Asia is more dominant in the N by N events. So like big cubes, 3x3. Those are the more competitive events in Asia. Well, just based on world ranking.
Yeah, so we haven't seen some lots of Chinese kids going grinding clock, but we can see Yeling Liu, who
Right,
has
right.
just switched to Tommy 7 Simo like half years ago.
Alright, but enough about clock talk. Let's get back to the action on 4x4.
Ladies and gentlemen, now calling 4x4, first round, group 10, group 11, and group 12. Calling 4x4, first round, group 10, group 11, group 12.请参加4乘4首轮第10组、第10地以及第12组的参赛选手即刻到各自的赛区集合，谢谢。好的，yang menang di dalam 4x4 first round group 10 kumpulan 11 dan kumpulan 12 sila menuju ke zone masing-masing. 皆さん、今から 4x4 第1回目が始まります。参加者は競技エリアに準備してください。지금은 4x4 first round group 10, group 11, group 12 용진입니다.
This is another Chinese cuber, Zhi Jiafeng, who was the former Square One Asian record holder
Is it?
back
Oh,
in
yeah,
2018 or 2017.
That is a very long time ago. But
Yep.
yeah, I do recall him having Square One Asian records.
Please do not cut your wristband unless you are sure that you are not coming back to the event hall. Right? Competitors will only get one, and you have to use it throughout the whole event. Right? So please do not cut your wristband. If you lose your wristband.
Where is Rui Hang? Rui Hang will be in the next few groups, so he's not currently competing.
Right now we can see from Duke Folk. I don't know which soft he's on, but let's see how he does on this song.
And in the background, Kyungmin Choi is about to start his solve. And Kyungmin Choi is your new Asian FMC champion. Yesterday.
Yes, tied with
Tied with Li
Li
Qifang.
Qifang, yeah.
We'll see if we can get him to do an interview maybe later to talk about his experiences
Very
with FMC.
unfortunately,
So-
from Duke Folk got 27 plus 2, so he has the 29 counted now.
Alright, here we have Andrew starting his. I'm not sure which solve this is, but it's been a few solves already.
Very quick inspection here.
Yeah, it does seem like he's doing M slice edge pairing.
I just finished at around 21.
This doesn't look too great.
4x4 first round, group 10, 11, and
Oh,
group
oil
12.
parity.
This is the last call for group 11.
Oh, and PL parity as well. Ah, that is
Participants, please
not that great for him.
Yeah.
respective zone in 3 minutes. As we are closing the categories.
Alright, here we have Jiazhou again on his fourth solve.
Yes, he has been getting sub 30 on the first 3 solves.
No, it looks like he has two 29s and a... I can't really see what the first time is.
Alright, let's focus on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, now calling 4x4 first round, group 13, group 14, and group 15. I repeat, calling
A bit of a lock-up
group
there.
14, group 13, and group 15. Taking part in 4x4 first round.
Yao cross at
请四
12.
乘四首轮第13组、第14组以及第15组的参赛选手即刻到。
I think this doesn't look too great for him. He's getting quite a few lockups. Yeah, that's a
He's
nasty.
shaky. Parity.
Category 4x4 first round, kumpulan 13.
Oh, does he know the ZV? Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, it has parity either way.
皆さん、今から 4x4 第1回目が始まります。参加者は競技エリアに準備してください。지금 4x4 first round
Who's currently commentating? Right now I'm Jia Chen. I'm joined with Andy Mock.
장요한 선수는 즉시 지정된 용지 장면이 동하시기 바랍니다.
We can see Anyu again, but he is solving under the table, so we can't really see what is going on. But at 27, that is quite decent for him, and I think he has done all 5 solves.
Not sure who this is here. Oh, this is Zhi Jiafeng,
Yep.
former Asian Square One record holder back in 2018.
Jiazhou on his last solve. First 2 centers at 2. Yeah, crosses 12.
Alright, this solve looks much better compared to the last one.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Oh,
No parity.
wiper him. Nice. 23.
That is BPA.
So it looks like it's probably like a 30 average. At least from what I can see here.
Should be around 29.
Yeah.
So Jiazhou has the official PR sync of 23.53, so the last solve was actually quite close.
Wait, what was the decimals for the last solve?
23.9?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is pretty close.
Yep.
Alright, so it looks like we're in the middle of switching groups, and here we can see T. Kayang from Malaysia. He's the Malaysian NR holder for 3x3, 4x4, as well as one-handed.
And also the Malaysian champion for...
Yeah, he's a Malaysian
Shit.
champion. Not for OH though. Because I am the Malaysian champion. Okay, here we have T. Kai Young on his first solve. Looks to be pausing just a little bit. Alright, flip at 12. This doesn't seem too great for him. For reference, he has a official average of 24. Alright, ending with a 28. So this doesn't look too great for him. We're not sure who the cuber here is. Do you happen to know this cuber, Andy?
I'm not sure. So right now we could see, according to the WCA Live, we have Zhuwu on top with 27.5 average, followed by Pham Duc Phuc with a 28.35, and Asia.
Asia.
Yeah.
Asia from Asia.
Asia from Thailand with a 29 average. So, what kind of average do you expect to make the second round?
The second round, I'm not too sure. I think, if I'm not wrong, it's like top 30%. My guess would be somewhere close to like high 30s, maybe like 36 or 37. But I'm not too sure what the site sheet is looking like as well. So, right, here you have Kai Yang on his, what I believe is his second solve.
Okay, looks good, but parity kills him. Another one.
Double parity. So
28.
another 28, but this time with double parity. Yeah, he doesn't seem too happy with that. Wonder if he knows he's on stream. He's looking up at the camera.
Do you want to see both angles? Try it.
Alright, here we have Firstian, who just sat down on the green
see
stage.
his face cam.
I wonder if they can zoom out a little bit. Ah, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, now calling last call for 4x4 first round group 13, 14 and 15. This is the last call for 4x4 first round group 13, 14 and 15. Participants will have 3 minutes to head towards the respective zone.
Alright, looks like this is Kayang on his third solve. Oh, a little bit of pause there. Alright, reduction in around 19. Oh, that's very fast after all. And MU slice U perm.
25
So
with
ending
no parity.
ending with a 25.
Calling 4x4 first round, group 16, group 17.
Well, it is his first event of Asian Championship, so I guess he's just kind of getting used to the stage for now.
Yep. And apparently the venue is kind of cold, so
Yeah, it is
definitely
very.
you have
yeah.
to get more warm-ups.
It is very hot outside, but in the venue it's actually super cold.
第16、第17以及第18组的参赛选手，第16、17、18的参赛选手即刻到各自的赛区集合，谢谢。Kepada peserta yang bertanding dalam 4x4 first round kumpulan
Okay, we have first tune on stream now.
ke-17.
And on his left is actually Haris, who is the first person in Malaysia to get a sub 8 average.
皆さん、今から 4x4 first round 第1回目、グループ16、グループ17、
Oh.
グループ18が始まります。
It looks like he forgot the ZV.
エリアに準備してください。
I believe this is
4x4 first round,
Chang Bo-fan.
group 16, group 17, group
So obviously,
18.
he's very known for his 3x3 accomplishments at such a young age. And it seems like he's doing 4x4 right now. It looks to be a pretty good solve actually. Wow, 26. 26 for Bo-fan.
Wait, William just said he got a 25.
Alright, here we are back on Kayang's fourth solve.
Free
Alright.
free stage.
3x3 stage.
Another no parity solve, 24.9.
Not bad.
Yeah, he might got some average, something around 26 to 27. Yeah, Bofan surprisingly quite good at 4x4 recently.
I actually did not know that. I thought he just did like
I
3x3
don't
and
either.
2x2. I'll just quickly look at his profile if I can find it. Oh, okay. So it looks like Bofan does have a 30 official average, and from what I've been told, he just got a 26 as well as a 25. So it's looking pretty hot for him right now. I did not know he was good at 4x4, man. Alright, in the back we have Kayang getting his fifth solve. I wonder if we can switch to... Oh, no, now we have Bofan.
Should be third solve, I guess. Yi Heng got 23 single goal. Please check the same. You can see it upside down. Yeah, we could see Yi Heng getting a 36 average with a 23 PR single.
Wait, that does not look right.
Wow. Alright, Bofan has his third solve on the way. It does not look good. Edges finished around 23, but his 3x3 stage was insane with no parity.
Alright, now we have Haris on stream. He's a former 3x3 Malaysian record holder. We can't really see his solve right now though. And on the right, we have First Shin, who looks like he's starting his solve.
Looks pretty smooth. I just started at around 11.
All right, 3x3 stage at 19. Parity.
Yeah, he does that last two edges algorithm that turns the parity stage into odd.
Right. All right, 27 for First Shin.
If you want to compete, I can solo commentate for a bit, and then I think we're trying to get someone to fill in. So I can solo commentate for you if you guys want to sign off. You want to compete?
Didn't Kim Torres finish the last group? I mean, the last group? Kim Torres to compete in the last group?
I think they're just full now.
Is this not the last group? They just said 3 minute. Right?
It's
Oh, there's another one.
Group 24.
Oh,
So we are
okay.
playing group 18.
Oh, okay. Huh? Oh, okay. I thought there were less groups of that. So. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so for now we'll be signing off. So this was me, Jia Chun, and Andy. So
Yes.
now we'll be passing on the time to Brandon, as
Yeah.
well as William, who will be commentating the remaining groups of 4x4. So take it away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. If you're just tuning in, we are on 4x4 round 1, groups 16, 17, and 18. We have 24 groups in total. I'm Brandon Lin, and on screen is Furshin Fushado, who is ending with a 48-second solve. Not a great time for him. Right on the next to him is Leo Borromeo from the Philippines, with a Asian record of 2068. Sorry, let me pull up that card once again, once he's up again. So to give you all a rundown of what's going on today, we have 4x4 starting off the day. We are going to follow that up with clock. After a lunch break, we're going to have 3x3. 3x3 blindfolded. Actually, before that, we're going to have Nations Cup on the stream. And then 3x3 blindfolded and 5x5. So we'll have a packed schedule today. A lot of content for y'all to keep out for. And yeah, this should be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, now calling 4x4 first round, group 19, group 20, group 21. I repeat, calling participants of group 19, group 20, group 21.
Okay.
各位先生女士，这里有请4x4手轮第19、第20以及21组的参赛选手即刻到各自的赛区报到，谢谢。
So actually, we're going to actually have a real quick interview with Lin Kaijun Lin, who just won 4x4 blindfolded. William is going to be interviewing Kaijun here. So have fun, William.
你可以拿着这个。4x4 first round group 19, group 20, group 21. 경기입니다. 참여는 성서는 즉시 지동된 경기 전구열이 농하시기 바랍니다.
这还会讲韩语、日语。昨天是只有日语，今天还加了韩语。
So hello everybody. So this is William, and so this is one of our first interviews for at Asian Champs. So here with me I have Lin Haijun or Haijun Lin. Haijun basically has always been a really good blind solver, even from way back then. So how do you feel being at Asians?
Quite relaxed.
Quite relaxed?
Yes, much relaxed than at World Championship.
Oh, much more relaxed than World Championships. Why?
Because masters like Stanley Chapel didn't choose to come here.
Oh.
Yeah, unlike Timon. Yeah, Timon flight from Europe to here, and I think I'm not good at to adjust my something psychological. So I'm nervous when masters like Stanley Chapel competes with me at the same venue, and it's lucky that only Hugh Pong is here, and I'm relaxed.
Right, amazing. Yeah. So, like following yesterday's results in 4 blind, 5 blind, what do you think of your how you did?
I watched the video after competition, and the second soft was 4 blind. Second soft was 1 minute 24 seconds. 1 minute 24 seconds. Much slower than I can get at home. The memorization time is 37 seconds. I'm not quite. It's a bad speed. But anyway, it's a little bit faster than Hugh Pong. And then as for 5 blind, I didn't practice for a few months, so got 3 DNFs.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but anyway, I have a champion, so generally not bad.
Yeah. Anyways, congratulations on your achievements. And do you have any goals for 3x3 blindfolded?
It's the same as my 5 blind. I didn't practice for a few months. But what's interesting is like in May 2023, in a Singapore competition, I broke 2 Asian records for 3 blind, single and average. At that time, I also didn't practice for a few months for 3 blind. That's why, and that makes me very relaxed. And being relaxed is very important. So I hope I will be same relaxed at 3 blind today.
Brilliant. Yeah. So
sometimes you practice a lot, and you have much higher expectation, and then you can't be relaxed.
Right. And I guess another question for me: who do you think will win 3x3 blindfolded?
I hope it would be me.
Oh, of course. Anyways, all the best in the rest of your events at Asian Championships, and we wish you all the best. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. So that's Lin Haijun. So later we'll also be interviewing a few other cubers from over here at Asians, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated on it. Anyways, so now we're going back to the stream.
I repeat, calling participant 4x4 first round, group 22, 23, and 24. 现在有请4x4手轮第22、23、24组的参赛选手集合到各自的赛区。Peserta 4x4 first round, kumpulan 22, 23 dan 24.
So we are back with 4x4.
Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm Brandon, and this is William joining me here.
Yeah.
Do we know who's on stream right now? I don't know who's on stream.
I'm not exactly sure either.
선수는 즉시 기동 후 경기 준비로 이동하시기 바랍니다.
So to look at some of the other groups, we've just called up the last few groups. Right on screen we have Leo Borromeo. I saw a few of his times. I think one was a 25, another was a 28. So decently fast off, but I believe we have two. I forget if we have 2 or 3 rounds.
We have 3.
We
have 3 rounds of 4x4.
We have 3 rounds of 4x4. I see. That'll be pretty fun.
Definitely, yeah. So you don't have to worry because you're not like competing just to go straight to finals. There's the semifinals, and of course, like being the first event of the day, I'm sure some of the competitors here wouldn't have had enough warm-up time. And we definitely wish all the competitors the very best. So right now we have so many people gathered out in front. A bit difficult to see what's going on.
It's a lot more crowded today.
Yeah, we'll probably expect like a lot more, perhaps even more people tomorrow because there's 3x3.
Brian.
3x3. So Leo just about to start.
Leo's still at centers at finishing up at 11 seconds.
Starting edges at like 12.
Unfortunately, it looks like getting
Yeah,
getting parity, which understandably is going to put under the table. Not happy about that. It's like barely a +2. I don't think that's a +2. Probably. Yeah, it looks fine to me.
I'm looking at the chat. Like Jack Kai's in the chat.
Jack Kai.
Because we just did like an interview with Kai Jun. Yeah.
Next to Leo, we got Antoine Cantin. Antoine, of course, from Canada, but currently living in China. So we are still on the last 2 groups over here. 3x3 round 1 will not be until the afternoon, after lunch. Right, here we got Timofey Tarasenko.
Yep, just got Timofey on stream. So he, like, if you guys have not seen like some of his solves yesterday in big cubes, he is very fast at big cubes. At Euros, he made a couple of podiums as well. So him coming to Asian Championship is also a very big honor to have him coming all the way to Malaysia. Unfortunately, we can't see too much of the solve because it's being blocked by his his phone.
His DPS is really going fast. OLL 26.
It's like he must have gotten like unlucky with parodies.
Didn't look like he had PLO parity there, but yeah, it is probably that was probably a little bit annoying.
Yeah, but he looks unhappy with his solve
to get here. Yeah, 22.86 for that PR average. So pretty way off here. Oh, it looks like I think he's just finishing his average. Probably not very happy about that average, but we have another round and finals. So that'll be okay.
So Leo on his next solve. Currently solving under a table, we can't see too much.
Leo, I think on 3x3 stage,
Just
right over
about.
here. And on PLL at 23, 24. Still not happy about that. but is going to be better than the other 2 times he's gotten. So we are currently on the last group of 4x4, or rather they have called the last group and have them sit in the waiting area. We might be having the second to last group compete now, but the last group still has not gone yet. Antoine with a 41-second solve. For anyone asking, Timon is in the last group. Actually, we got Timon solving right about now on the red stage. Timon doing... Okay, looks like we got Timon right about now. PLL parity starting his first solve with a 23. This is his first solve at the average, so... Timon, of course, being world rank 2.
It's one of the very few, well, I think only one of 2 people with a sub 20
Yes,
average.
yes, very, very impressive. I think that was the European record that was set at NAC. That was pretty crazy to watch.
You don't get to see a lot of sub 20 solves in the first place.
For sure.
So over here is Ivan Lee from Hong Kong. So he is the current NR holder for Hong Kong, and he has a very decent average. He's top 10 in the world for 4x4. So I think we're just about to start. This is basically, I think, the final round?
This is
final group.
Well, the final group of 4x4.
4x4, yeah.
Right after this, after 4x4, we'll be beginning clock. So, but right now we're finishing up the last few people in 4x4. Just getting a view of some of the other folks. Timon is on his
second solve.
Second solve, yes. Like hitting all-out parity at 20 seconds, ending with a 22. So, starting off with a 23 and a 22 over here. Cutting back to Ivan, probably starting his first solve. Yeah, so Timon has a 23 and a 22. We have Ivan from Hong Kong starting his 4x4 solve. Ivan at 3x3 stage at 18 seconds actually. Does he? No, he doesn't know the ZBOL, but is a nice COLL into a U-perm, ending with a 24 for Ivan. Once again, there are 3 rounds of this this event, so we are currently on the first round, finishing up the last of the groups.
So now Timon has basically done 2 solve. He's waiting for his third. And to those who missed it, he got a 23 on his first solve and a 22 on his second solve.
Timon looking intently into the camera. I think in this group, we're mainly
So
going
now
to see
we have
Timon.
we have both the overhead and the main camera on Timon. So this is third solve.
Solve over here. Finished with yaw edges at 5 seconds. Oh, already on inserting that last yaw edge, like sub 10 seconds. This is not, wait, this is pretty good. At ZBLL at 17, ending with an
We have a sub 20,
1875.
sub 20 4x4 solve. So that I think that might be the fastest one so far.
So far, I think that's the fastest one we've seen. Pretty decent for Timon with that fist pump at the end.
Yeah.
And yes, that I think the overhead was definitely very helpful there. Back to Ivan. I think Ivan at 28 as a stall. I've been doing centers and finishing that last yaw edge at 12 seconds. At 3x3 stage at 18 seconds. Hitting Olo, or actually I think he thought it was Olo parity and tried to do it earlier, but instead hit PLO parity. So had to undo the AUG a little bit. This is the first 3 moves, unfortunately, for ending with a 27 second solve.
Still a very decent sub 30 for Ivan, although I'm sure his expectations are much higher.
Timon on his
fourth solve.
This
that's
is
a replay, right?
Instant replay here.
It's the slight slow-mo.
I was wondering why the frames per second was very, very low there.
Okay, so Timon is about to solve his, he's on his fourth solve. So let's see what's going on.
Yep, here we go. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna get rid of the card there. But Timon going at some slight pauses there, but slightly slower pace than last time, but still pretty good splits for these. Hitting Olo parry, unfortunately. He knows that. Oh man, he did the PLO parry right before the ZBLO, so you can like recognize ZBLO with the PLO parity.
It's crazy.
Ending with a 25.
I was wondering why he was doing it so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ending with a 25, the worst solve of the average so far.
Group 22, Group 23, and Group 24. Last call for first round. Group 23, 22, and 24. Closing event in 3 minutes.
So Timon with a 23, 22, 18, and 25 so far.
最后通报，请参赛者即刻到各自的这个备战区。
So Timon would have like a BPA of 21.68 if he gets a solve better than his 18.
Trying to get this view of Ivan's solve. This is looking pretty good. Ola at 18. Unfortunately, hitting PLO parity, ending with the 22.
Would have been really close to sub 20 if he didn't get PLO parity.
Yeah, that's the best solve of his average so far, though.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, I think after Timon and Ivan go, I think that wraps it up for 4x4. I am curious as to what Sukaknam got. I'm not sure if we were able to get him. He was in this. He's on a different stage though.
30 minutes before your event. 30 minutes before your event, because there might be changes in schedule. So please be early. Okay, 30 minutes prior to your event. Thank you. 各位先生女士，请大家务必，各位参赛者务必要在你们的这个赛事前的30分钟。
On his last solve.
30分钟抵达我们的会场。
Last solve, Timon with a 18. His counting solves are a 23 and a 22. His lowest solve is an 18.
And also, don't cut your wrist back.
He started H pairing at 7 seconds.
Wait, this is a good solve.
Yeah.
He's at 3x3 stage at 13. Wait.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately he got OL parity. Oh, that would have been such a good solve if you didn't get OL parity.
19
he
seconds.
started H pairing at 7 seconds.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh no. 19, 13 regardless.
Yeah.
So, what was the average we calculated? Like around the 21.54 as his BPA?
Yeah.
So that's going to be around that as well. 1913. Unfortunate about the Olo parity, but Timon with a solid lead in this. We're going to take a look at... Oh, do we have...
It's a different person.
Wait, this is Sung Hyuk Nam.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we have Sung Hyuk Nam on the stream right now. Wait. Sung Hyuk Nam's ending with a 23. Sorry, we unfortunately cut there, but...
So this is just a replay from earlier just now.
This is Timon's last solve with that Ola parity, ending with a 19
Gives
there.
him a 21.8 average.
Sorry, that's 5x5. But yeah, hopefully we'll get Sung Hyuk Nam's last few solves on the stream over here. I think Ivan probably still has one last solve left. If he's just chilling here. So yeah, we will try and get Sung Hyuk Nam's solves up for y'all. He just started his average, so we haven't missed too much of that. And right as I say that, we have him up over here. So now with a 21.67 PR average. Sung Hyuk is more known for bigger cubes than 4x4 here, but obviously that skill translates well over to smaller, bigger cubes. That makes any sense. Looks like he does red Yao.
He's
edges.
actually
just
color neutral.
He's color neutral. Okay, that would make sense over here. Blocking the timer slowly, so I don't know what these splits are. But on to 3x3 stage over here. Hitting Ola parity. And a J perm to finish that up for 24.28. So generally, Sung Hyuk pace is a little bit slower than Timon, but should be enough to, if he keeps his pace up, should be enough to make the next round.
And he's probably the favorite to be the Asian champ for 4x4.
For sure, yes, that is true. 4x4 isn't considered a big cube anymore. Well, it's bigger than a 3x3, so by some definition, it is bigger. But I guess 3x3 is bigger than a 2x2.
If you see the replay, he did the spectacle tuck in.
Yes,
sort of song.
yes. Looks like over here we got Wang Kai-wen on the right side over here on the green stage. Trying to get some stats on Wang Kai-wen.
Yes, so we have Wang Kaiwen at number table in station number 1, but at the same time in station number 10 we have Do Quang Hong from Vietnam.
Oh, so far. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
so
see.
both of them are extremely fast. We go back to Nam on his, I believe, third solve.
Yeah, this is his third solve over here. We'll keep you updated on Do Kwang's solve as well. Sung Hyuk starting. Yeah. Sung Hyuk at sitting centers at 6 seconds. Once again, blocking the timer, but I believe he probably hit that around 10 seconds here at edge pairing. Hitting OLO parity here, but into a really nice OLO for a 2380.
Very consistent. Very consistent average.
So Sung Hyuk staying pretty consistent with his average, 23, 24, and another 23. So going to be an okay average for him. Would put him slightly slower than Timon's average. Again, as William said before, going to put him in a comfortable spot to get Asian champion in the finals later. So once again, this is 4x4 round 1. The last few competitors for this. When did Timon and Patrick compete? Timon already went. Timon got around a 21 average here. Patrick will unfortunately not be attending Asian Championships this year. So unfortunate, but we still got plenty of content for y'all. So Sung Hyuk on his fourth solve here. So far with a 23, 24, and a 23. Solving on white this time for his Yao edges, hitting that last Yao edge insertion at 11. Hitting Ola at 19. On the left here, we got Do Kwang.
And Sung Hyuk finishes it with another 23. So just 0.02 seconds off the last one. So it looks to be very, very consistent average for Sung Hyuk Nam.
Do Kwang from Vietnam. Super known for his big cube. Wait, did he just DNF that solve? What? He just... Oh no.
Interesting. I think he may have just messed up on the early part and he just gave up on the average.
Probably just rage quitted there, unfortunately.
Yeah. But he is 7th in the world for 4x4.
I don't believe I've seen Ray Hong compete yet, but I did see him submit his cube. So I'm not exactly sure where he is.
So now Sung Hyuk Nam just waiting for his last solve.
Ray Hong may have already gone, sorry. Yes, Do Kwang did not get a 14.07. He rage quitted, unfortunately, at the... Looks like the 3x3 stage or the edge pairing stage. So just decided to forfeit that solve. Solve there. Hopefully that doesn't affect his mental going into the rest of the average. That might have been his second solve of his average, but hopefully it is not too bad for him. Yo, shout out to Austin Reed in the live stream chat. All right, Sung Hyuk starting his last solve. He's really consistent. There's nothing really he can do to improve his best and worst possible average. He's got a 323s and a 24. So we'll see what he can do on this last solve over here. Again, not too much stuff he can improve his average over here. But can he go for a single? Can he go for a nice single over here? His PR single is 19. Again, I can't tell what the splits are because the timer is blocked by his hands. Or rather the cube. 3x3 stage. That was a good 3x3 stage, but unfortunately hitting Ola parity here. Does the ZBLL, and it's a ZBLL with PLL parity there, so ending with yet another 23.
Oh my gosh.
I would be shocked if this average wasn't a 23.
That's his second 23.80 because his third solve was also 23.80.
That's cursed.
So now on stream we have Lim Hong.
Lim Hong known for 6x6 and 7x7.
But he's been
well,
practicing his 4x4.
For sure. Do you know if anyone is doing OLO parity avoidance at this
not
comp?
that I know of. I don't think a lot of people are even learning OPA.
For sure.
But as far as I know, nobody at Asians knows OPA.
Or rather knows OPA, but wouldn't do it in a solve.
Or yeah, they wouldn't risk it.
Lim Hong hitting edge pairing at 12 seconds. Lim Hong is really high TPS. Nice, easy soon into an A perm with PLL parity with the 29. Let's see if we can get Do Kwang's next few solves on here. This is just a replay of Lim Hong's solve here. Trying to see if we can get Do Kwang on. Okay, Do Kwang might be finished with his solves already, fortunately. But be sure to check out WCA Live to see his results being entered over there. Lim Hong giving a stare at the camera. I believe next to him is Daryl. Yes, you are on stream. Right behind him is Austin Lim. The number sign things that they're holding up are just for them to indicate what stations are available. Because we're doing fixed stationary stations here, competitors will just be assigned a specific station, and the delegates have been calling over people to a specific station, and they're just indicating if those stations are ready for a new competitor. And there is another sign that they have for calling over delegate as well, so you don't have to say the word delegate to get someone's attention. Lim Hong starting his next solve. Edge pairing F14 this time. Oh, is that a twisted corner? Oh no.
Oh, yeah, you got a twisted corner, unfortunately.
That's not something you see every day, and 4x4.
Yeah, she's not too happy with that. I think right now, like, Moyu actually has like a stand outside the venue, like right outside, and
Oh really?
they are selling like the latest, the one with the 3-track.
The dual track, triple track
Yeah.
cube. That is
I tried
that
it.
is
and
rocking the market right now.
Yeah, I've tried it and it's really good.
Here on stream we have Chen Yanan, who is known for square one solving. I believe he came in as the top seed for square one first round. I have to double check, but last time I checked the results, he was the first seed for square one coming in. Yeah, he was with the 717 average. Looking at there. We have Austin Lim starting his first solve. I'm actually not sure if this is a replay or not. Probably not, but ending with a 33 over here. No, we're still on 4x4. I know I've been saying for a while that they're on the last group, but I think we're just trying to get in the last, squeeze in the last few people for this last set. Lim Hong starting his either his third or fourth solve. I'm not sure what solve he's on exactly, but hitting edge pairing at 11 seconds. At 3x3 stage at 21 seconds. This could be decent. Oh, but he hits Olo parity, unfortunately. And he got the 28.67 here.
He'll still make it to the next round.
Yes.
So 30% of all competitors in round one make it to the next one.
Oh, we're doing percentage
Yeah.
based
So
next round.
I'm not sure how many competitors we have for 4x4, but yeah, 30% go on to the next round.
Now I want to know if I made it to the next round with my questionable average, but that's besides the point. I didn't know it was 30%. So, if you're just tuning in, this is Asian Championships in Putrajaya, Malaysia. We are on the last few people for 4x4, and right after this, we'll have the starting clock. We'll be doing clock. After our lunch break, we're going to be doing 3x3. Then at some point, we're going to be streaming Nations Cup, the cross-nation tournament that we'll be having, and then followed by 3x3 blindfolded, as well as 5x5. So there is definitely a decent amount of content here. Four by four, they're still putting a few results in. I believe a lot of the people that we have been looking out for the stream have already gone. So we're just finishing with a few more people here. Oh. Looks like he did the wrong PLL. Oh no, he messed up PLL parity. No. Oh no. Messed up PLL parity and has to fix the centers again.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a meet and greet session right now.
Lim Hong ending with the 29.81 here. Also, not kind of disappointed with that. That's going to be the same time as his corner twist 4x4 solve.
Find them at the white stage over there, okay, on my far right. Okay, so you can ask autographs from them or...
There's a replay of a compilation of his previous solves here.
Ask them some tips.
28. He's going to be looking around the 28 mark for his solves here.
Because the meet and greet session is going to end by 12:50. So if you want to know more about blind solving, if you want to have a meet and greet session with your blind solving specialist, please head over there.
So it looks like we're having a meet and greet session, like an autograph signing session. over here at Asian Championships. I believe we're starting with the blindfolded events folk. I think that consists of Kai Junlin, Hill Pong, and Shivam. Good coverage of all four of the blind events. Shivam Bansal, known for his multi-blind solving, his legendary 48 out of 48 world record back in the day. And Asian champion for multi-blind. Oh yes, multi-blind was yesterday. Shivam ended with a 36 out of 40, I believe, so to put him as the Asian championship. Sorry, the Asian champion. Hilpong known for big blind solving, 4 blind and 5 blind, with a world record in 5 blind, and the current world champion. And then Kai Junlin, also really good at big blind, but back in the day, really known for pushing the limits of 3 blind solving. I think he had the first sub 20 in 3 blind as well. Oh, it looks like Lim Hong still has one more solve left. Oh, I'm looking at the live stream right now. We're projecting the stream on the. Oh, sorry. Yes, we're replaying, watching Zhang Yanyu dropping his cube as he puts it down on the mat. Sorry, Lim Hong ending with a 29-second solve. Sorry, on his last solve. Yeah, so yeah, looking around a 28-29 average for him. Yiheng is here. I don't know if he's going to be doing 4x4. Probably focusing on other events. But he is in the building. Yeah, even if he's competing in 4x4, definitely not a focus for him. So yeah, once again, we're still on 4x4 after the 12 o'clock, but y'all will have to wait a bit patiently for that to come around. Yeah, I believe William ran out to find some interviewees. Okay, looks like he is. Okay, we got a great interview lined up for y'all. We're gonna have Leo Borromeo on the live stream right now. William will be interviewing him after his 4x4 solves. So hopefully that will be exciting. Coming up right now. Cool. We're going to shift over to this interview. William will be interviewing Leo. All right, and I'll sign off. Thank you.
You want to interview you?
Oh, I can also interview.
Yeah, sure. Right, so I'm William. I'm back on the live stream, and here with me I have Leo Borromeo.
Hello.
From the Philippines. So, Leo, what do you think of? What are your first impressions of Asians?
My first impressions is that of the venue. I like the venue a lot, and the venue is inside of a mall, and the mall's pretty big. And overall, the competition here is from 3x3 all the way to the big cubes, and all the side events is pretty tough. So it's pretty nice to see.
Yeah, this mall is pretty big. But yeah, chat, if you guys have any questions to ask Leo, feel free to leave a question, you know? And yeah, like Leo, we saw you did some 4x4 just now. Do you have any thoughts on your solves or what you could do better or anything like that?
I was like rushing to the venue. I was like running toward here because I was running late. And yeah, I did not have time to warm up, and I did pretty bad, but you know, it's just first round, so to me it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I'm just hoping to get a chance to warm up for the next round.
Great, definitely, yeah. We definitely look forward to see you doing 3x3. Someone in the chat said Leo should do clock.
Never in a million years will I do clock.
Right, so okay, somebody is asking, hi Leo, how long have you been cubing?
I'm pretty old now. I've been cubing for 10 years.
10 years, guys.
Yeah, I started in 2014 when I was 7 years old.
Great. So someone asks, Leo, do you know full ZB?
I'm learning full ZB right now. I have 2 sets left for Pi, and for ZBLS I've been learning some too. So hopefully, by the start of next year I'll be full ZB.
Yeah, learning ZB is definitely not an easy thing to do. Yeah, so yeah. Does anyone have any questions for Leo at all? Oh, thoughts on Mega?
Thoughts on Megamings? I actually used to practice on Megamings like during the pandemic, but I never competed in it. Overall, it's a pretty fun event. It's definitely up there with some of the events that I might end up doing in the future.
Brilliant. Okay, and somebody asked, what's your PB average? I assume this is for 3x3. Yeah.
My PB average of 5 is 4.2 or something. Yeah.
Insane, yeah. So yeah, anyways, I think we're okay with this short interview with Leo. Thank you, Leo, so much on being accepting the offer to be interviewed. And we wish you all the best in your future events at Asian Champs.
Okay. Yeah, it's an honor to be interviewed here.
See you, Leo. Yeah, so we're back.
Hello. We are still doing 4x4, I suppose.
Yes, we are.
Oh boy. It's going to be a long chug through.
So Leo had to rush off for lunch. So yes, so we don't want to take him for too long, but definitely we'll have more opportunities to see him, maybe at the live stream booth. But all in all, we're still finishing up the last groups of 4x4. So this is actually a Malaysian cuber. His name is Tan Wei Ki. He started cubing 2 years ago, but within 2 years, he's already gotten like sub 2 averages for 2x2. He's one of the fastest like 2x2 solvers in Malaysia.
Nice.
Yeah. But he said he's planning on working on blind.
Ah, the classic.
Yeah. Well, might be having some sort of dispute going on over here.
Well, they're just trying to figure out what happened. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, so over here we have Chia Liolin. He is one of the He's one of the delegates from Chinese Taipei. He finishes up with a 44.45. Yeah, because right now I think a lot of the staff, they're also finishing up the last few their last few groups as well.
Yeah, so staff are competing in the first and last groups of each round. So they're finishing up their solves here.
Over here, we have one of the other delegates solving as well.
I think it's Chen Tuck Chen.
Yeah,
I don't exactly know, but yes, it's his name. Once again, I think I'm sounding like a broken record now when we're still doing 4x4. So please stay tuned. 4 o'clock, which we'll hopefully be starting soon. But I'm looking at the stages right now. We're like pretty much almost done with 4x4. I hope. But just from a quick preview, I believe we're just finishing up with a few staff here on 4x4. On the blue stage. And once they are done, we'll hopefully be able to cut to clock right after this.
So right after this, we have the first round of clock. Everybody's favorite event.
We have a few folks practicing clock over here. Getting ready for the reset. I think we're calling up some of the people right now. So it's a good sign that we will be starting. Once again, we are at Asian Championships 2024 in Malaysia, sponsored by Rubik's, Hibiscus Petroleum, and a few more, Pie Cube Shop, Mommy, and run by the Malaysian Cube Sport Association. And of course, this is a World Cube Association Sanction Cup. If you're just joining us, we are just finishing up 4x4, and we're going to move on to clock very soon.
Yeah, so basically the entirety of the morning is 4x4 and clock, and then we're going to be having lunch. Honest question, chat, like, what do you think of the mascot for Asian Championships? So if you guys didn't know, like, if you see the tiger that pops up everywhere, so he is our mascot, and his name is Kari.
Kari?
That's Kari.
Amazing.
So that's the Malay spelling for curry. Yeah.
I'm going to bias the chat real quick because I like the mascot. I need to get out and buy one of the plushies, but I don't have cash and I need to use cash to pay. So that's a chore I will take care of later. But I do want one of the plushies later, and the mats are a nice touch too.
Yeah. But all in all, yeah, we'll see you guys in clock first round. Thank you so much, and we'll resume our live stream in a bit. Thank you so much.
Cari tag misteri dan kumpul kad mini istimewa. Jom wish birthday yang terpaling pink kat Hello Kitty. Berpeluang menangi hadiah yang awesome.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bapak besar! Lebih besar! Lebih besar! Kontos cheesy pizza! Sedap macam real pizza!
Double decker sedapnya, pelbagai peri selayan setiap masa. Rangunya, shock rasanya. Double decker, satisfy your cravings anytime with ease. Chicken prawn cheese, hot and spicy green peas. Double decker, tastes so good, great snack food. Get those prawn crackers, chicken and cheese crackers. Double decker.
Cari tag misteri dan kumpul kad mini istimewa. Jom wish birthday yang terpaling pink kat Hello Kitty. Berpeluang menangi hadiah yang awesome.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bapak besar! Lebih besar! Lebih besar! Kontos cheesy pizza! Sedap macam real pizza!
Double decker sedapnya, pelbagai peri selayan setiap masa. Rangunya, shock rasanya. Double decker, satisfy your cravings anytime with ease. Chicken prawn cheese, hot and spicy green peas. Double decker, tastes so good, great snack food. Get those prawn crackers, chicken and cheese crackers. Double decker.
Can you help with this?
over here we have Liu Mucheng from representing his region. He's one of the top clock solvers. Sorry, we will wait for the announcements.
Backdrop, okay. We're having a blind solving special, a great session with our blind solving specialists. And they are Lin Kaijun, Kim Po, and Shiva. So if you're fans and if you want to have a chance to get their autographs or chit chat with them, please head towards the white backdrop. And also during lunch, after lunch we have Yo Bo Yo and Yi Hak Wang, okay? The 3x3 top rank solvers. Okay, I think a great session after the lunch hour.
Alright, here we have Liu Mucheng, one of the top clock solvers. And another announcement.
Present at the event hall 30 minutes prior to your event. Thank you.
Alright, we can continue now. On the stage we have Daryl competing in clock. Looks like he's just having fun for now. Okay, so we'll talk to Mucheng a bit. So, is clock your main event? That's my first question.
Yeah, it is.
So it's you just practice clock the most out of all WCA events?
I try to do most all the events. I try to practice all of them, but yeah, I say clock is the main.
Oh, yep. Alright. So on the site sheet you are,
I believe 12.
12?
Yeah.
Yes, you are 12. With a 4.38 average and 3.53 single. So what is your goal for this competition then?
My goal is to make finals.
To make finals?
Yeah.
Surely you can, right? Because we're having top 20?
Yeah.
So
I think if I have safety, I can do it.
Yeah, as long as you don't pull an oopsie on the back.
And maybe try to get NR single.
Ah, NR single.
I'm currently NR3 for single.
NR3 for single? And what is the NR single for your region?
It's 347.
347.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's talk a bit about this event as well. So most of the current meta for the top solvers is 7 Simo, right?
Yes.
So basically, for the clock, you can see you guys can see on screen, it's a round flat puzzle, and there are 9 dials on it where you configure the pins that it turns the clocks such that we align all to 12. Now the top players, they use a method where they don't have to look at the back when they solve it. You memorize the numbers in a certain sequence, right?
Yes.
So it's called 7 Simo because you do 7 moves, right?
7 moves simultaneously.
Yeah. 7 simultaneous moves and only looking at one face.
Yeah.
And it turns out soft.
Yes.
Do you have a clock with you by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can show them a bit. So you can see here it's 9 dials. Currently it's scrambled. So by the time it's solved, all should be pointing up at 12. There's a 12 label. Yeah. When it's solved, all points at 12. So the top solvers, when they solve, they only look at one face, and they won't have to look at the back. They memorize the numbers in a certain sequence where during inspection, they can just solve it. So you are aiming for NR single, which is sub 3.47.
Yeah, correct.
And for you, is that something you can get easily at home?
With a good scramble, yes.
So it still depends on the scramble.
Yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, you guys can choose the orientations of certain clocks, like let's say for the first number, they memorize, if I'm not wrong, is this, right?
Yeah.
This?
Yes.
So the arrangements of the clocks, like let's say these two, they're pointing at the same direction. Usually the first number is the difference between those two clocks. So sometimes they choose certain orientation of the clock where they can skip certain numbers, then it becomes easier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mucheng, can you tell us a bit about what do you think is most important for clock?
I think it's turning very precisely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because I see sometimes Andy and Jia Chen,
Yeah.
they make jokes saying how they do the D moves a bit weird.
Oh yeah, and like if you do a move wrong, it takes a lot of time to fix it.
Oh. So, well, clock, it's a bit different from all the other puzzles where it's not turning layers, it's
Yeah.
turning the dials.
Yeah.
And it's 12 clicks in total to make one circle.
Yes.
So, you need to specify. So when you do moves, it's sometimes you just accidentally push it by one more.
Yeah.
And is that also a very, very big mistake? Just by one, off by one.
I think it is because it ruins like the flow.
Understandable. The whole flow of the solve is just gone,
Yeah.
even by one minor move, right? Even the pins as well.
Yeah.
So the whole sequence of moves is all one. It should be a very smooth flow, right?
Yes.
And then can you show how you like just now we were talking about the D moves.
Yeah.
So the dials, there's 4 dials on the clock. Can you
Yes.
show? Like Wu Cheng here has it. There's 4 dials on the corners. So the ones on the bottom are a bit trickier to turn.
Yeah.
And can you show us how do you do the D moves? I'll hold this one.
Okay. So, if I'm at competition, I would still do it with fast moves.
So can you show it to the camera?
At competition, I would do it like this with my thumb. But at home, I sometimes do it with my pinky, like this.
So which one is better?
Like pinky is definitely more optimal, but I cannot do it very fast right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
So like Jia Chen. Sorry, there are some announcements.
Clock first round, group 4, 5, 6. Participants, please head towards respective zone. Thank you. Kepada peserta-peserta clock first round, kumpulan 45 dan 6, 45 dan 6, menandingi dalam kategori clock first round, sila menuju ke zone masing-masing. 请有参与 clock first round 第4、第5、第6、第4、第5、第6组别的参赛选手即刻到我们的赛区报到。你们看看 clock first round 第1期台北 Group 4、Group 5、Group 6が始まります。参加者は競技エリアに準備してください。GM clock first round Group 4, 5, 6 clock first round 4, 5, 6 경기입니다. 참여한 선수는 즉시 지정된 경기 장면으로 이동하시기 바랍니다.
So for now, what were we talking about again just now? We were
I think you
on D
mentioned-
moves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, D moves. So I'm not sure if anyone in chat seen the banter between Jia Chen and Andy, where they make fun of the way Jia Chen does D moves.
Yeah.
He spins, he turns
Yes,
it around and
yes.
does it with his thumb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just different ways people do the moves on the clock. Like Mu Chen explained just now, turning is very important for this event, where the top solvers in the world solve it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
So it's actually crazy how much they can do in 2 seconds. They can do 7 moves in 2 seconds. Well, some would argue it's slow because it's only 7 moves, right?
Yeah.
So some people say there's still a lot of improvement that can be made.
Yeah.
So for today, we wish you best of luck with your clock later.
Yeah.
And hope you achieve your goal.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we can thank Mu Chen.
Hello everyone, this is Chin Xiang here, and I'll be taking over the commentary team for now. And right now we are starting, I believe we are calling group 4, 5, 6 for clock. I see we have Demir here, solving his clock. So I hope you guys had enjoyed that short session with Mulishan, and I hope you guys had been able to learn something new from his short sharing just now. And if you have anyone you'd like us to interview, you could ask us to, and perhaps you try to find them and interview them as well. So you can let us know. Right, now we have Glenn Golvijon from Singapore. Fun fact about Glenn is actually I believe the national record holder for the most competitions from Singapore. So it's good to see him trying to compete everywhere around the world just to get this record. And also, I believe he was attempting a 4 days weekend. So basically attending 4 comps in a weekend not long ago, which sadly he didn't make it in time for one of the flights. But nonetheless, I'm sure we will see him again trying that attempt. He got 23.74. That's right, 23.784. Not satisfied with it. I think it is not a DNF from my angle just now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last call for clock first round group 456. Last call for group 456. Calling participants and closing event in 3 minutes. 这是最后通报，有请 clock first round 组别4、5、6的参赛者即刻到赛区报道，谢谢。再一次广播，有请 clock 首轮第4组5、6。的参赛选手即刻到赛区报道，谢谢。Ladies and gentlemen, now calling clock first round, group 7, group 8, group 9. Clock first round, group 7, group 8, group 9.
Right, now we have another commentator here.
First round 第7、8以及9，第7、第8、第9的参赛选手即刻到我们的赛区集合，谢谢。Kepada peserta yang mendampingi clock first round. Kumpulan ke-7, 8 dan 9 silakan menuju ke zon masing-masing. Terima kasih. Minasan,今からクロック第1回目、グループ7、グループ8、グループ9が始まります。参加者は競技エリアに準備してください。지금은 clock first round, group 7, group 8, group 9 경기입니다. 참여한 선수는 즉시 지정된 경기장으로 이동하시기 바랍니다.
Right, so after the announcement, here we now have another commentator with me.
Hey, I'm William. I'm back again. I just finished solving clock.
So William, how did you do just now?
Oh, I didn't practice clock. I'm not good at clock. I don't know 7 Simo. I did learn it, but then I just stopped practicing it.
I think that's the case for me as well. I've never touched clock since before COVID happened, and I haven't learned 7 Simo yet. I did try to learn it, but it never just worked for me, and I just gave up at this point.
Yeah, I got like a 10 average.
Oh, the 10 average, I think is still good if you're using whatever method you use.
No.
But now the 7 simul kids, they all just have, I believe, sub 5 average, sub 6 averages.
Yeah.
I think that's what we are expecting now. So, William, what do you think we'll see as podium for this for clock?
Well, I think we are probably going to see a lot of sub 4 averages without a doubt. There's like an insane lineup for Asian Championships, and we have like so many NR holders in their various countries being represented over here.
Yeah, I do believe that clock has become such a competitive event right now because of 7 simul. I think one of the reasons is because 7 simul, and also because of how clock hardware has, Qi clock hardware is just at the top right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, and also the rec changes with the pins.
Yes, of course.
And that's why there are so many like records being broken from this year. And yeah, like especially what CX said, like how the hardware is really good, and even people are still modding, like doing their own mods on top of the Qi clock, and there are so many variations, and I think that there's definitely still like, even though like the world record right now is so insane, but I think we can still expect it to continue to drop.
Yeah, and I think right after the rec change, we saw like a very sharp drop in terms of world record. And I believe, I'm not sure how many people know this statistic, but compared to every other event, the top most, how do I put this in? Okay, so the WCA ID that tops world ranking for clock is the 2022 ranking. So that's very impressive to see how new cubers come in and they are immediately good at clock.
Yeah, we've not seen a lot of the fast, like, I guess sub 4, sub 3 level.
I think that will be in the later groups, because now we're only at group 7, 8, 9. I think we expect to see them a bit later on, I think in the last few groups, maybe even the last group together. So guys, be patient. We'll see all the top solvers later on. Oh, we just saw a DNF right here.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, so going into clock first round, the top seed is Anatoly Turenko from Russia, but top seed from Asia would be Prince Zoel RNC Principe, which is from the Philippines.
Next we have Ng Jiachen, our homegrown NR holder, with a 3.69 average, which is world ranking 48.
Yeah, literally like the top 9 have sub 4 averages.
Yeah, so in order to be top 9 here in this competition, you need a sub 4 average, which is pretty much unheard of before the rec pin change and all the 7 simul everything. It just goes to show how much clock has evolved in these past few years in fact. Okay, so we'll have someone replacing me, so thank you so much. I hope to see you guys in the future.
So now we have Andy Mock.
Hello everyone, I'm here after doing my clock first round. So we are now for group 7 to 9, right?
Yeah, so we're still waiting for the top clock solvers to appear.
So far only me and Jiachun has done according to the side sheet top 15. Because they are all assigned to be the last group on the red stage.
do you guys have any suggestions on which clock solvers we should interview? We can try. We can try to ask, but no guarantees.
So we can see there are 3 types of clocks that a lot of people are competing with. So the black and white one, the limited edition red one, and the newest blue one.
Yeah, but a very interesting thing is that I would say a lot of the clock solvers, a lot of the top clock solvers that are here at Asian Champs, they're all very young.
Yeah, we might see some more Chinese kids doing clock in
Yeah,
the future.
who knows?
Yeah, we already seen one from Yaning Liu who had broken the Chinese national record a few weeks ago at Thailand Championship.
Yeah, sure. Like we have a few requests. Prince Zoe, Principe, Keegan Q, Akash.
New record.
So most of the competitors are using flip for the average keeper, but for the top, most of them are using 7 simul or 7 simul flip. And there are 2 different versions of 7 simul, which are the Beeple 7 simul and the Tommy Cherry 7 simul. So in terms of the solving method, both of them are doing simultaneous moves on the different gears, and in order to solve the cube as short, as quick as possible.
I remember when back in the days, people only had like the Rubik's original clock to work with.
Yeah.
and those pins were so hard to
Imagine doing 7 simul on the Rubik's brand.
It's impossible. Yeah. That should be a good challenge actually. You just get like the OG like Rubik's clock and tell someone to do 7 simul on it.
Yeah.
And then there's the Lingao, and then that got really popular. And now like the Qi clock is dominating the market. And 0 competitors. And people are still doing mods on top of that. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last call for clock, first round, group 789. Last call for clock, first round, group 789. Participants, please show up immediately. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now calling participant clock, first round, group 10, 11, 12. Calling participant clock, first round, group 10, 11, and 12. Participants, please show up in your respective zone immediately. Thank you.
To answer somebody's question, if we only show the red stage, no, we also show parts of the blue stage and green stage. Like we have full coverage on the red stage, but we only have partial coverage of the blue and green stages.
So this person is using flip for sure. And he has a Anders mod that I could see. You can see the pins, the gears all on the white side, which is different from the standard one that you can get.
ID 147 Yong.
So there's basically only 2 rounds of clock. And Andy here has a good chance of making finals.
Yeah, hopefully I can beat the kids.
Yeah.
trying to make final.
Yeah, because like only top 20 get to advance to the finals.
It is kind of unfortunate that we only have 2 rounds of clock, consider the rising popularity of the event.
Yeah, if we solely base it on the psych sheet, you would need
sub 5.
A sub 5, basically a sub 5 to get into finals. Yeah, and Andy just got that. He got a 4.83 average, so congratulations to him. But yes, we got a request to interview Nigel Fang. I saw Keegan Q and Akash as well. A lot of the really top Singaporean clockers. I'm not sure if Neil Gore is here. I've not seen him yet, but maybe you might see him later.
Yeah, we might see the top clock solvers on the last group. So sometimes you can see like this competitor try to flip the clock before stopping the timer just to go safety to check if he solves both sides of the clock.
On stream right now. Oh, we just missed him, but that was Fang Li Chi from China. He's the FMC champion. Yeah. We are still waiting for all the 4x4 results to be keyed in. But currently, there's 25 people already locked in. Like, I think there are a lot of no-shows, but currently at the top of the list is Timon Kolashinsky. He got a 21.8 average, and with 2 sub-20s, accounting 19.13. We caught we have all of his solves caught on stream. And you guys can play it back once. You guys can play it back to watch it. During 4x4 first round.
这是 Clock First Round 第10组、11、12组别的最后通知，请参赛选手即刻到我们的赛区报到，你有3分钟的时间。Also calling for participants Clock First Round, Group 13, 14, 15. Clock First Round, Group 13, 14, 15. Participants, please show up immediately. Thank you. 这里有请 Clock First Round 第13、14、15组。
Has the competition been done in Vatican City? I don't think so, because Vatican City is pretty small. But yeah.
这是Clock First Round. Bulan ke-13, 14 dan 15. Sila menuju ke zon masing-masing. Terima kasih.
So now we're having group 13 to 15 for clock.
Yeah, so getting closer to the fastest clockers.
There's a lot of groups of clock.
Clock First Round, Group 13, 14, 15, 여기입니다. 착륙하는 선수는 적시 기동등 여기장으로 이동하시기 바랍니다.
This ramble does not look good for
Yeah.
7 Zamo because there's only
There's
one
so many
edge
sixes.
skip. Alright, he uses flip.
Oh, he did. It's a lot of.
Mess up a little bit.
Yeah, the person he flipped back halfway.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
just to make sure he actually aligned to the 12 o'clock before flipping.
Andy, would you say clock is your best event?
In terms of the world ranking, I think it's not because, well, after the introduction of 7 Simon, the ranking has been improved insanely.
Right.
At the beginning of the year, a low 5 average will still place you top 100 in the world, but now it's nearly sub 4.
Yeah, it's so crazy. This is Fan Lishi, our FMC champion at Asians. I'm not sure what he averages on clock, but we'll find out soon.
Alright, uses flip. Seems to be a little bit slow on the second side.
He seems happy with it.
Yeah. I guess that is not his main event, so he could play it for fun.
Yeah. No, Nations Cup is not straight after 3x3 because after 3x3, I think we have the opening ceremony. And after that, we have it. So on stream right now, we have Shivam Bansal. He basically won multi-blind yesterday. So he is also one of the. He is very good at. He is basically very all-rounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially in the blind events.
Especially in blind events, yeah. So Shivam also had former WR for multi-blind. Yesterday he won multi-blind with 38 out of 40. So basically 36 points in 56 minutes.
We can also see since the introduction of the 7 Simon, some solvers try to use Pinky for their D moves, which seems to be a faster way to solve the D turns. And apparently, some of the cubers cannot do the Pinky moves because of the hardware or the finger is not good enough.
Yeah.
Especially for the kids.
Yeah.
Like their fingers are not strong enough to do big D moves, so they will use thumb or like Jiajuan, he used index, like driving. So his so every turning style is quite unique. if they are not using the pinky moves.
Yeah, I think the hardware really makes a difference because the thought of, you can't possibly use your pinky on like Ling Ao's like consistently.
That would definitely break your pinky.
Your pinky will just like break after like one session of practice.
Time for last call. Clock first round, group 13, 14, 15.
We are now at group 13, 14, and 15, and Nigel is on group 18.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can secure an interview with any of the clockers, but we will try asking once they're finished.
17, 18. Participants of clock first round, group 16, 17, 18. Participants, please head towards their respective zone. Thank you. Peserta-peserta yang menjalani clock first round dalam kumpulan 16, 17, dan 18. 16, 17, dan 18. Sila menuju ke zone masing-masing. Terima kasih. 请参加 clock 首轮第16、17、18、16、17、18的参赛者，请即刻前往赛区报
Yeah,
到。
we can see a new blue clock from this person with a 5.2, which is pretty decent.
So I received word that Keegan Q submitted his clock, so we may see him in action on the red stage.
Now we have
Clock first round, group 16, group 17, group 18 경기입니다. 참여하는 선수는 적시 지정된 경기장 내으로.
Alright, we have Shivam Banso, who has just finished his clock and he's going to do an interview with us.
So I'll hand this over to Shivam and Brandon for this interview.
All right. Hello, everyone. As we're proceeding with this next group of clock, we have a very special guest. We have Shivam Bansal.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Welcome to the stream. Shivam are coming off a solid multi-blind win from yesterday. I believe it was 36 out of 40 cubes.
38 out of 40.
38 out of 40
so
cubes.
36 points.
Even better. Even better. Marking him as the Asian champion for 2024.
Yes.
So overall, how do you feel about your attempt?
I'm very happy with my attempt because I was expecting to get second or third place maybe because I hadn't practiced that much for this competition. So that's why I intentionally did less cubes. I did 40 cubes, which is quite a safe attempt for me because I can sub-R 48 cubes, but since there was only one attempt, I was worried that I might mess up the attempt and not even podium. So I went for 40, which was a safe number for me, and then I did a very safe memo and a safe execution, but it was fast execution because I didn't forget anything. And I made one mistake in execution and another cube I forgot the last letter pair. But otherwise it was a solid attempt, and when I finished it I knew that I would definitely be on the podium. But then Yusheng, who was the favorite, he got a lot of DNFs because he attempted a really big number, 63, because he was going for world record. So that is why he messed up, and that is why I was able to retain the title. So this is my third Asians win in a row in MBLD. So I'm extra happy with this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How do you usually figure out how many cubes you're going to do? Because on one hand, you can go all out and do a bunch of cubes to go for like a nice result. But on the other hand, this is a championship.
Yes.
And so you might want to try and secure like a title. So I guess it also, how do you sort of like do this?
So the number is basically the number that I'm practicing at home. I usually do either that number or two less than that number.
Okay.
I prefer even cubes usually, an even number. So I usually practice at home 46 or 48. If I'm feeling good, I can attempt 48 in comp. If I want to be a little safe, like last year at Worlds, I did 48 in the first attempt, but I got 42 out of 48, which was fourth place. So I did 46 on the second attempt and I got 43 out of 46. So I feel that doing two less than what I can do comfortably at home is the ideal number for me in comp. But because this time it was a little different, because I knew that if Yusheng does well, then second place is the best I could get. So I was just going for second place. So I did 40 cubes because I knew I could do it safely. And I didn't worry about other people's results. I just focused on getting 40 out of 40 and I got close enough.
Nice. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, as someone who does multi-blind right now, I'm like trying to hit like 40 cubes, and it's like crazy that for you, 40 cubes is like your safety attempt.
Yes.
And I think, well, as someone like who's been doing or following blind since like 2013. Like Mascal had the original 41 out of 41 in like 2013, super ahead of his time, and that is like still crazy to this day.
Yeah, I think the accuracy and the amount of improvement he did so early is crazy, because even now it is like top 15 in the world, I think.
Yeah.
And also he did it on 2013 hardware, which is even more impressive.
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah, that's even crazier.
Yes.
Well, do you practice 48 at home usually?
So I haven't really practiced multi-blind seriously in the last 6 years, because I was just going for the Indian national record at first, then I was going for the Asian record, then I was going for the world record. And after getting the world record, I was just satisfied with the world record, and I wasn't trying to improve it further. Then when Graham started improving, he went beyond 50 and now 60 cubes. I'm feeling that it'll take me at least 1 or 2 years of work to get to near his level. But I'm happy with 48. So nowadays I just practice a little bit before major championships like this one. I practice for around 1 or 2 months usually, but this time I was traveling, so I didn't get time. So I only had 1 week of practice. So that's why I was comfortable with 40 cubes. And like as you said, you are trying to get to 40. I think when I was also struggling with getting to 40 with my speed. I was attempting like 32, 33 cubes in Savar. Then one day something clicked and I just got 40 cubes in 56 minutes at home. So that was a mindset shift for me. Like I just rushed memo insanely much, and then it somehow worked.
I see.
And then I realized that you can just rush memo and you could cut 10 minutes off your total time. So something switched for me in one day, and I got certainly 10 minutes faster. So maybe you can try that, and it might work for you also.
Yeah, I'm trying to just go for a little bit faster memo. That's something I'm trying to work on personally. But I think there's like I think it's really interesting how like for multi-blind it's like constant mindset shifts to be able to just improve more cubes, and beyond that it's just like constantly tweaking little things about memo and here and there.
It's quite a mental event, like because it's 1 hour and you have to stay concentrated for 1 hour. In FMC, even if you daydream for 10 seconds, it won't matter. But in MBLD, 10 seconds is like half a cube of memo for me. So that is why it's a very mentally intense event, and that is also why practicing it at home can be both rewarding and also stressful, because spending 1 hour and then getting half the DNFs, it's very demotivating. But if you believe in yourself and you can keep trying those insane numbers that you know you can't do, but you still try to get them sub-hour, that is what pushes you to improve, because if you're slightly outside your comfort zone, then only you can improve.
Yeah, for sure. Do you do like small attempts at home as well while you're practicing?
I used to do like small like 8 cube or 10 cube attempts at home just for fun. But these days I don't really do them. When I'm out of practice, I do some small attempts to warm up for my big attempts. Like I do 10 cubes one day, then next day I do 20, next day I do 30, and then next day I do 40. So to warm up to 40, I don't instantly start doing 40. But small attempts to push the speed, I used to do them earlier. I think the problem is my 3BLD times aren't improving as much, so the small attempts aren't really that helpful for me.
For sure. I remember talking to Worlds, and that's like something you were trying to look at for, like improving 3-blind.
So that's why I switched to UFR buffers in, I think after my world record I switched. But
you weren't using UFR before?
Yeah, so for my world record I did DF UBL. Then at World Championship 2019 I did UBL UF, so like halfway there, and then this time I did UF UFR.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I did not know that.
Okay.
It's definitely like a huge shift to switch your buffer.
Yes.
All everywhere. I had to I when I was switching from like on 4-blind DFR to UFR, I had to change my lettering scheme too, because then otherwise it just wouldn't line up with 3-blind AUGs. So definitely a decent amount of effort there. Yeah. Is there anything you're trying to vie for now that most of the blind events are? Well, we still have 3-blind for the remainder of the championship.
I think I'm already done with my 3 main events, which were 4BLD, 5BLD, and MBLD. I was just going for MBLD, but luckily I also got 3rd place in 5BLD, which was very unexpected. And that is why I could do MBLD without any pressure, because I knew that I already had 1 podium secure. Now in 3BLD, my only goal is to make finals. So I need a good solve, like a 24-25 to get to the final. So I'll try for that, and otherwise I'll try to win at least 1 match in the Nations Cup. So that's my goal. Yes.
Who are you doing Nations Cup with?
Yeah. So I'm in India 2 team. I'm doing it with Abhijit Godgaonkar. He's also a blind solver, and one more kid from India called Adve. So we are in India 2, and India 1 is around a couple of seconds faster than us. So we are hoping that at least one of the Indian teams makes it to some high round. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Well, good luck at Nations Cup, and good luck in 3 blind.
Thank you.
Hopefully,
and you
can
too.
make it. Thank you. I'm really hoping to make finals.
Yes,
but I think for me it's a little borderline. So we'll see. We'll see
Same
about
for
that.
me, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, yeah, thank you so much. Again, congrats on multi-blind
so
and
much.
your big blind podiums as well. Yeah, best of luck for the rest of the competition.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Yep. Thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you. Yep. Okay, have fun.
Okay, hi, I'm Wen.
Hi, Wen. I'm Brandon.
Okay, so on screen, here we have Liu Yanning actually. We can put on the top layer.
I am trying to find the card right now. Oh, wait.
Yep.
Yanning?
So Yanning Liu is over here. Whoa, did he get a 2.33? Who's this? Are they side by side? I don't think we have one 2 cards at the same time.
We don't have that functionality, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is most likely Anatoly, but we do not have the ability. Yeah, you can look at his results there.
There you go. So for clock, I'm gonna definitely need to be filled in. I'm familiar with the events. I'm gonna definitely need some help with the folks that are on here.
Unfortunately, I do not know much.
I think that was probably likely Anatoly.
I could ask Jia Quan to come over. I'll do that. Maybe I'll. Yep, let's do it.
Yeah, 2.33. Unfortunately, we're having a lot of traffic in the venue right now with people, so hopefully we'll get some clarity here. And right now I am joined by Jia Quan.
Hello.
Who knows much more about clock than me. So
wait, what are we looking at right now?
We are looking at clock round, whatever this is, but I think we were trying to figure out. This is
Oh, okay,
Yanning
yeah, that is Yanning. I believe that is Anatoly Turenko.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like I haven't really seen his name actually, but I did see him first on the site sheet. Yes. Actually, these are outdated. He currently has like a 3.3 average.
3.3 average?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He just got a 233.
Oh, wait, that's actually pretty insane.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I wonder if you can get like any footage of his solves. Okay, here we go. So obviously all these top solvers are using 7 Simo. But
7 Simo, does he do flip or no flip?
Probably no flip.
No flip.
Wow,
262.
No,
is it? No, it's DNF.
Yeah, it looks like a DNF. That scramble looked like really easy though.
Yeah.
It looked like there were a bunch of blocks. So I'm not too sure. Do you know what he has right now?
I've just seen the 233 and that 260 that DNF from him.
I see. Okay, on the picture now we have Keegan Q from Singapore. I believe he's the current Asian record holder for a single. Yeah, there we go.
Current ASR holder. Well, yeah, current ASR holder.
I think he messed up. Yeah, he did a flip to check.
Oh no.
Yeah, clock's a really rough event.
Yeah, no.
Especially since, there are like 12 ticks. And then, the degree of accuracy you need to have for each turn is just like...
It seems like a very precise event.
Yeah.
It's very... I constantly miss turn.
And like, And I guess especially for clock, at a championship, you know, when nerves get to you and all that, it's gonna be really tough to keep that precision in your fingers.
Yeah, I
So-
know. People
Alright.
have been going for. People constantly go for like really good singles, and stuff. Totally. Oh, he did a flip too. Oh, no,
yeah.
that 5-second solve is gonna.
So
it
this
looks
must be
good.
counting, right?
That's gonna count. Yeah,
Yeah.
that last one was DNF.
Right, Keegan at the back again. And to his left is actually Liu Mucheng, who is pretty good at clock too. But let's just pay
I
attention
think we had
to
him talk on the stream
Oh,
a little
really?
bit for about clock.
Oh, okay.
I was not there, but
we
yes.
are now going to have our lunch break. Okay, we are going to have our lunch break until 1:30. Until 1:30.
Oh, a
Please
flip
make sure
again.
that
Another
you have
flip.
our
Oh,
1:30,
kind of
okay?
upset about that 406 and a 5-second solve from before too.
It looks like the same scramble that Anatoly DNF'd on the 2.6.
Yeah.
Like, there was like a big block there.
Yeah.
各位选手，我们现在呢即将进行的是午餐时
I wonder
间。
if you can get any footage on Nigel. I'm not too sure how he's been solving so far.
下一段时间3×3的开始时间是1:30，1:30准时。
Oh, that is a DNF.
参赛者1:30准时回到我们的现场，谢谢。
Not sure who this is, but it looks like a DNF. Yeah, the bottom clock isn't solved. Alright, back on Anatoly.
Can he bounce back from this 5-second solve he got earlier? Another flip just to make sure. 389.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it is the first round. I'm guessing most of these competitors are just trying to, smoothly make their way into the
Yeah,
finals.
it would not be wise to DNF twice over here.
Yeah. Alright, Keegan on. I'm not sure which solve this is, but it is one of the solves.
The 5 and a 4-second solve, I believe.
Oh no, I
Oh,
think.
no.
Oh no, that is.
Oh, no.
That is not good. So it looks like he has a counting 5?
A counting 5, yeah.
A counting 5 at the least. I'm not sure if you can get any footage on Nigel right now, but I did see him get a 3.2. Yeah, as you can tell, this is a pretty fast-paced event, so we're trying to look for the top competitors in the group. And especially since they're all competing at the same time, it's going to be difficult to track who's coming out on top right now. Alright, Mucheng with a 503.
I don't know what his other times were, but that should be around the times to make finals. Or that should be good to make finals? I don't know. Is it? I'm trying to check the site sheet real quick.
The site sheet is like high 4 average, but it's clock, so...
Oh, high 4 average, yeah. Maybe it's probably likely to be fine.
Alright, we have Lim Hung on the screen now. Obviously more known for his big cube accomplishments, but he also knows 7 Simon. And in fact, I actually taught him 7 Simon. just a fun fact.
Yeah, I wonder how you know this. I mean, I guess it's easy to tell, but that's just a fun fact, I guess.
Alright, great job, Lim Hung. We have Fush on the screen here. Doesn't look too good of a solve.
It's not fantastic for Fush.
Right, this is... Yeah, this is He Mengqi from China. It's pretty decent at clock too. So let's take a look at the solve. This doesn't seem too great. So it looks like a lot of the competitors are not doing too well. So I guess that does open the door for some upsets when it comes to like who's going to make the finals, as well as the seeding. So
Theodore Chen from Singapore.
Former Singaporean clock NR holder before.
Wait, okay, I actually had no idea because I know him for a blind, but I didn't know he.
He's more known for his blind
clock.
results, but he was one of the first to learn 7 Simon in Singapore. So he kind of got a head start when it came to clock. Right, 6:17 for Theodore on the right of your screen. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can find Nigel on the stream. I think they're having issues. Maybe like the camera's blocking or something. But I did see him on the red stage competing. Right
This
here.
is Dongsu Park.
Dongsu.
Dongsu had a solid big cube showing earlier.
Yeah, one of the top seeds for big cubes. Looks like he's doing no flip as well.
Yep.
So 6:55.
All right, so we just got word that Nigel is done with his average.
So yeah, we are not sure what solves he got. I did see a 3.2 though, so unfortunately we're not sure what the rest of his solves are. But it seems like we're more or less wrapping up clock with clock now.
Theodore going here, the 528. All right, yeah. So we're still.
Yeah, this is Ryan.
This is Ryan Pei. Lim Hung with an 845.
Doesn't seem too happy about that.
I think most of the fast people have gone already. We're just awaiting some of the results to be entered into WCA Live. Oh, nice sub 5 average.
Oh, thanks. It was kind of bad though.
Okay. Andy PR'd.
Yeah, okay, so right now on WCA Live, we have Andy coming in first place with a 438 PR average. And then currently I'm in second, but I think that's going to change really quickly. So yeah, we only have 2 sub 5 averages, but I think we should be seeing more coming in as the results are being entered.
Oh, for you mean just for like non-final? Yeah. On the red stage, on the right, we have Ryan Pei again. If you're just tuning in to Asian Championship 2024, We are currently finishing up the last few groups of clock. After this, we will be taking a lunch break for about an hour or so. And then we will be moving on to the main event of the day, 3x3. Then I believe we're and then some of the other events that we're going for. Nations Cup will be right after that. Another break, and then 3x3 blindfolded, followed by 5x5 later on the day.
I'm especially excited to watch 3x3. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, 3x3 will be intense. Yeah.
You know, especially since Yiheng just ended his contract with GAN.
I know, yeah.
Like, I wonder what cubes he's gonna use now. Like,
yeah. Well, yeah. Looks like. I mean, he was. Yeah. We will see. I'm not exactly sure.
And
yeah,
I guess more
it's a
importantly,
lot
how
of,
does he perform with like non-GAN cubes? It's gonna be pretty interesting to see.
Yiheng is definitely going for a redemption arc this competition after narrowly losing to Max Park at Worlds. Well, sorry, not losing, but coming in second place. Still amazing at
by
World
0.01,
Championships
right?
by 0.01. Gonna lose out on that World Championship title, but seeing if he can at least clinch the Asian Championship title
And
for
I guess
this year.
I guess this could also act as a warm up for him.
Yeah.
Like in preparation for the next World Championship.
Yes, and it is quite early. I mean, we have like 8 months or so till Worlds 2025 in Seattle, but still a good warm up for that pressure environment that will be cooking in the competition venue.
Yes, sir. All right, so as we're wrapping up clock now, we'll be taking a short lunch break. So we will be back at, I believe, 2 p.m.
I think 2 p.m. sounds about right.
2
If we
p.m.
have
for
any
3x3 round 1.
Oh no, the lunch break goes until 1:30. So we'll be back at 1:30 local time. Is it 1:30 that we're ending? Yeah. So we'll be back at 1:30 for the remainder of the stream. Thank you all for tuning in to Asian Championships, and we'll be taking a short break before the next event, the main event, 3x3.
All right, see y'all.
See you.
Cari tag misteri dan kumpul kad mini istimewa. Jom wish birthday yang terpaling pink kat Hello Kitty. Berpeluang menangi hadiah yang awesome.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bapak besar! Lebih besar! Lebih Kontos cheesy pizza! Sedap macam real pizza!